is Saturday. Now, I must admit, today wasn't going very well this morning. We woke up and the boiler hadn't come on. And it was weird because the boiler appeared on, but we just wasn't getting any heating and wasn't getting any hot water. And the night before, our milk frother machine that we use for all my family's lattes, because they all drink lattes, and for warming up their milk for their milky hot chocolates, that had broken. So that was the day before, and I may not have mentioned that my oven is broken as well. The oven will come on, but I wouldn't be able to do any baking or anything because the oven just gets so hot, everything just sets on fire. That's how we first realised there was a problem, but we just haven't had time to kind of sort someone coming out and having a look at it. And it's had no bulb in it for ages either. And the coffee machine, it does leak a little bit out of by the side of the wand. So yes, we've had a lot of things going wrong. Now the boiler seems to be working a bit more now, but we're just a bit unsure what's going on with it. And then I was like getting myself ready this morning for going to Pilates. Now, do you remember me saying that I haven't been able to get on Pilates anywhere at the moment? I was on a wait list and things, and then I finally got on one. I booked one at my sports club I rejoined, so I was really looking forward to it. And then I said to my husband, oh, well, I think I'll have left by the time you get back from tennis, because he was going to the place that was a bit closer. And he said, we've only got one car, Claire. And I was like, oh my goodness. He said, well, didn't you know? I said, oh, well, I've been telling you for days about this Pilates. I was excited about it and when it was and everything. So so I had to I let him go to tennis and I had to cancel, which will mean I'll get a black mark. And if you get 3, I won't be able to book anything at all for like ages, so hopefully nothing will happen again. But my husband has said that his car, did I tell you? I probably haven't told you. Do you know he sold his van and picked up a used car? Well, it had a warning light on it, and basically the garage have had it back. It's like an independent kind of guy at his house, but it's a good operation. But he came and collected it on Thursday. So we've had one car between us, and so basically, yeah, I just totally forgot that we had to worry about, because when I booked it, we had 2 cars. So, well, anyway, that happened, and then we're seeing my sister-in-law and her husband and their daughters and my in-laws this evening. We're going for a meal with them. We're going for a Toby Carvery because it's my sister-in-law's birthday and our eldest niece's birthday. So they've invited us to have a meal there, and my in-laws are coming up from Cornwall. So we've had to go shopping today, so we've had to sort out Christmas cards, birthday cards and things. So that's why I'm dressed like this. I've just got back from the shops. So what I thought I'll do is I'll come back, have a chat with you, and I will go and do the calendars, and then I'll get myself ready for this meal out. However, my husband is in the bedroom and he's watching football, and he plugs his thing in there, so it's the only place he'll watch it. So it leaves me in a funny situation, because it's not like if I go for the meal and come back, he's going to be in the bedroom again, so I won't be able to film then. So what I've decided to do, save me not being able to do these calendars, because I really want to do them, I'm going to take you upstairs now to where I normally do my filming. I'm not going to talk. Maybe I'll do a voiceover. So what I could do is I will stay in silence. I'll open the items. I will show you. Maybe I'll play some Christmas music. So either I'll do a voiceover on what I was thinking at the time, or I'll come back and I'll have a chat with you here. So what do you think? So that's the only way I can think of doing this, unfortunately, because it'd be too difficult getting everything down here and setting up in this dusty room, and then I'd have to get it all back up there. So yeah, I just thought, yeah, I'll do that. So I'm sorry for this inconvenience today, but it's just one of those things, you know. If I'd have known if it was going to be so awkward, I didn't know about the football, to be honest, so I would have filmed a bit earlier today, but yeah, but sometimes I try and catch up on my work and my housework and things sometimes before I do this. And I know I don't mention my work much, but I've got to be available all the time to respond to customers. So occasionally somebody has a kind of message while I've been filming, but I've just had to wait until I've stopped and then I'll reply to them and things. So anyway, let's go upstairs and open the calendars. Now today I can't open the Smart Doll calendar because it's an odd day. However, I'll open something I've put in there, and I don't think it's going to be something I've made. It might be something either I've purchased or been gifted, and I'll tell you all about it. And I'll tell you what's happening in the world of gnomes as well. So anyway, let's go upstairs. Well, welcome back. Now we're going to open these calendars. So I just need to move the Smart Doll calendar out of the way because we can't open that one today. And we're going to open the Sewing Street. And at this moment in time, I'm thinking, please don't be yellow thread. Please don't be yellow thread. Now, it didn't take me very long to find it. I'll just show you here. Oh, what's inside here? And there's a voucher. Now, this voucher gives you a little bit of money off an Elna sewing machine from Sewing Street, but I say £50 off an Elna sewing machine. I'm covering the code, but unfortunately I won't be buying a sewing machine, so it's no use. But look at this, this is the other thing in there. Right, I just want to get this closed up and I'll give you a closer look of the other gift in there, which I'm so happy about. It's really, really cute, I love it. It's a traditional sewing machine in badge form, and I think it really looks like something I already own, which I'm going to show you now. The colours I think are the same. So this is my Portuguese chicken, and I think this looks like those Portuguese colours. What do you think? They're so similar. I'm really, really happy with that little pin badge. So now we're going to open the Our Generation calendar. So I need to find number 13. It didn't take me long. It's quite a large one today, look. So I'm super excited to find out what's in here. Now I make a big noise when I open this, but you're not going to hear it. But yes, look what's in here. Now I'm just looking for my little scissors that I got out of my Sewing Street calendar. I'm just going to cut the little plastic bits off here. One little bit went astray. I managed to catch most of the pieces, but I did lose one little bit. That's what I'm saying, whoops, whoopsie. And how super cute are these? Now these are for the Our Generation doll, but I just couldn't resist trying them on a Smart Doll, and I've got them on Mirai, and aren't they sweet? They look really, really cute, but I'm not going to let Mirai keep them. And look at this, what I opened yesterday out of the Smart Doll Boutique calendar. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy with it. So right, she'll put these on Phoebe. These are the doll that they're intended for. Now they go on pretty easy. I just like kind of wiggle them in, and I try and make sure the thumb is in the thumb area, but aren't they cute? They're so cute. I really like how they coordinate with the hat. They're the same fabric on the hat and the elf shoes. Now I know when I looked at this calendar, I knew that I loved it, but I tried to not really analyse everything that came in it too much, just because I did want the surprises. I'm just making sure those thumbs are firmly in there. But oh my goodness, look at her. She just looks so cute. Like, I love these pyjamas that I made for her, but all these things really add to the outfit, don't they? Oh, she looks so good. I'm so happy. Now I'm trying to remember, do I show anything else to you here? Oh yes, I'm going to get the calendar that I made, and today we're getting a smart doll item out, and it's not something I've made. This is something I purchased from my friend Kelly. See, I've got smart doll written rough on there, and I did put some things that are sewing related for my calendar, but I have decided to stick to the dolls. But maybe I'll get those out on Christmas Eve or something, or on Christmas Day. But yeah, I remember it. Oh yeah, I'm waving to Kelly, my friend who I bought these off, just in case she's watching. But I don't think she actually watches my videos. She's not feeling very well at the moment, so I've been chatting with her. Ta-da! White platform boots. I thought these looked lovely for winter, and when she offered them to me, I said, oh yes please. She sold me these for £10. I was really very happy about it. So I've decided I'm not going to put them on a doll right now, just because I'd rather put them on with heeled feet. You can't see the doll's feet here anyway, so for now I'm just going to pop them up here, and we'll put them on a doll another day. So at least they're in shot. The only thing that isn't in shot that I've opened out of the Smart Doll Boutique calendar is the belt. So shall we go downstairs and I'll have a chat with you down there? Right, I hope that wasn't too strange for you, just watching me doing like a silent movie. But yeah, I really enjoyed the things in the calendars. I really love those elf mittens. They're just so gorgeous. I'm very tempted to find a mitten pattern or to trace those and make some mittens for maybe for my smart dolls, because they would fit nicely, wouldn't they? I could even draw around their hands to get a nice mitten pattern. That would be okay. So yeah, that's lovely. It'd be really lovely with a bit of fluff. Now I have got some fluffy fabrics, but all my fabrics are kind of in storage. I can grab a few things out the garden room. I've got a few things in my garage. I'm sure the fur is in the loft, in all honesty. I think I put most of the dressmaking fabrics in the loft because I didn't think I'd be doing any dressmaking while I didn't have my room. So it was a bit of a mad thing having to get out of here. And also, I used to keep all my wool and a lot of my dressmaking fabrics in a wardrobe that was unused in my middle son's bedroom. But due to the renovation, I've lost that, because my youngest son is now needing to use it because he lost his wardrobe, and my eldest son is using it down in the garden room. So yeah, it's all a little bit crazy. So I didn't only lose my craft room, I lost the whole wardrobe that I was using, and even in my youngest son's wardrobe, he had a double wardrobe initially, and he had some top shelves that he didn't use. He couldn't use them because he wasn't tall enough, and I put my knitting looms and things up there. So yeah, I lost a hell of a lot of space, more and more, and I've got no utility anymore. That got knocked down, and it will be rebuilt, but I lost my utility. So yeah, the house kind of has got smaller and smaller the longer we've lived here, with moving things around, knocking it down and things. Yeah, it's been crazy. But I really loved that sewing machine badge, and it didn't have that Portugal feel. It was so like my chicken. I just thought that's really incredible. I did think about putting it on, but then I thought, is it going to leave a hole in my lovely sparkly jumper that I've been wearing most of Vlogmas? Now I've got to decide what I'm going to wear this evening when I go for this meal as well, which I might film a little bit in the pub. I might not film all the family. Maybe I'll film my boys and my husband but maybe I'll not film everybody else because they might not want to be filmed and things. So well, they don't normally take any photos and post them anywhere, so I don't think they'd want to be on film either. So anyway, what else do I need to speak? Oh, did you like the boots? Yes, I bought those from Kelly not long ago. I've not put them on a doll yet, but I'm just going to wait for now because I don't know how I'm going to be dressing them. Obviously, more and more become clear as time goes on. But what I will do is I will get more dolls involved in this Vlogmas as time goes on, because when the carpet has been fitted here Wednesday, I'll be able to get all my smart dolls. I say all of them. How many do I have now? Do I have 6? Maybe. Yeah, I've got the 3 that you've seen, Lexi, Imogen and Mirai. And I've also got Kitty, who was my first. And I've got Little Mai. Is that 5? I think I'd be really awful if I got someone. Hang on, let me check. Because I've got China and Rowan. I get who aren't smart dolls, but they're the same size. I get a bit confused. Let me check. I don't want to leave anybody out. And North. How could I forget North? Now, North is my newest. Other than Imogen that I built, North is my newest smart doll. So yeah, and because she's been sitting there, what it is, the dolls that are downstairs, I've covered them because I don't want dust getting on them. So I've not seen them in ages. Normally when they've all been covered in dust covers, I've been coming down every now and then and I see them all. But because I've had 3 to play with upstairs, I haven't took the dust covers off my other dolls and things, like the ones that are in the hallway. Like I've got Rowan and China and Little Mai and North in there, and Kitty's in there as well, my first smart doll. So yeah, I'll get them all out in here. And then you can see the boots on one of the dolls, and maybe I'll put a heeled pair of feet on the doll that I'm going to use this on. So anyway, I think that's all I want to chat with you about with the calendars. Hopefully, did I show you the gnome? I might have shown you the gnome already, but I tell you what, just in case, I'll put the gnome on now. They've basically finished the body of the gnome, so I suspect all they need to do now is make noses, beards, maybe arms, I don't know. But and I think this is going to be a boy gnome, I think it's going to be the grandpa to the nana gnome I knitted last year, the one with the cloak. And I've been getting updates about things I was posting last year. And at this point, all I had knitted of the gnome was the cloak. I'd just finished the cloak and the hat. And I actually have a photo of, hopefully I can find it and I can show you, of my 2 wooden drawing men, one wearing the cloak and one wearing the hat, which I thought was rather funny. So anyway, I'm going to send you over to the pub footage, which is going to come, and then I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow it will be the 14th. And we're going to be opening the Smart Doll calendar from the Smart Doll Boutique UK, which I'm so excited about. And yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and do a bit of knitting. And then when I think I need to kind of think about what I'm going to, like I know I don't look too bad, do I? I could go out for dinner. I've got leggings on. I don't think, yeah, and I wear this jumper a hell of a lot, don't I? So I do think I want to get changed for this meal and things. So anyway, I will see you later and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.